Happy Friday. It's a me again. Welcome to another episode of Creatia Conversation, the number one news source on Pornhub for all that nerd-ish. I'm your host, Mara the Shark Watkins, or aka Agent of Chaos and Repressed Rage. And I am joined today by my co-host, the co-founder of Rivet City Radio, host of Bots, Bots, and Chair Shots, the Will Gray, who likes turtles.
Mara, how are you? I forgot I left that there. I put that there last night for trivia and then never changed it. And when I sat down, I just kind of kept hitting enter until it put me in the studio. And so I like turtles today here, ladies and gentlemen, on Creatia Conversation on all platforms. We don't discriminate against anybody, but especially turtles.
Oh my gosh, if we do an episode in October, I need you to just be on the show in the Turtle Boy makeup.
I like turtles.
Yeah, and I think that would just be great. That would just be like the best thing ever. But I'm good. I'm good. I had work this morning, so that was ghetto.
Very out of the ordinary for a Friday.
Yes. I've never wished for rain on people ever so much in my life. Yeah. For policy reasons, I won't talk about what's happening today, why I hated that I was at work today. But yeah, just know that I hate a lot of people today. Or I hated a lot of people today. I'm done now. So, but other than that, I'm good. I'm happy to be here with you today.
It's always a fun Friday. A little bit of spooky Friday. We got some trailers and stuff, right?
We got some trailers. We got some spooky news because, like I said in the title, I was like, spooky time is practically here. It starts in like mid to late August, but since I'm still kind of trying to get settled into my apartment, it hasn't really gotten spookified up in here yet, but we're getting there. I got my decor from Target waiting to go up.
I feel like we've safely hit that point in the year, though. I'm a very big believer in letting your holidays breathe. So like we finally hit that point where I'm like, okay, now it's a good time to get into the Halloween season, let it roll for the next month. And then for that first week in November, and then it starts to shift into Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Thanksgiving gets the shortest period because the Friday after Thanksgiving immediately goes into Christmas. But I give Thanksgiving to 2 weeks. So Halloween gets a month and a half, Thanksgiving gets 2 weeks, then you get 2 months of Christmas.
Yeah, for timing purposes, like I might put my tree up close to like within the week of Thanksgiving, but that bitch ain't getting lit up until maybe I think winter officially starts.
That's fair. That's
know what I'm saying? Until winter solstice, and then we can light it up. I think Con Ed will appreciate that as well. So
I'll represent it. I get it.
But how are you? How you been?
Good. I had a busy week. I talked to Matt about it on Wednesday. I finished Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
Amazing game of the year without question. But at the core of it, you take away all the bells, you take away all the whistles. It's a fucking Zelda game, Mara. That's all it is. Like I told Matt, like I'm more excited to finish 100%ing the game than I actually was. And I may have done it to myself because I did all the side quests and shit and finished opening up the map and the underworld and the sky bases. Then I was like, oops, maybe I should do the main quest. And I kind of walked through it. Like it didn't seem terribly difficult. There are still like natural bad guys in the world that are harder than the final boss battle was of the game. So to me, I was just like, game of the year, amazing game. But it's really just another Zelda game. It's Breath of the Wild 2, which is fine. But that's it. You know what I mean? Like, I was super high on it. And Matt described it best. It's like that post-nut clarity. It's like you finish and you're kind of like, maybe this wasn't exactly what I thought it was. Still fun, but maybe not everything I thought it was.
Mine is usually turn this shit off now.
What is the next one gonna be?
Yeah. Okay. You been watching anything? So I see you've been playing that.
Watching wise, lots of Big Brother. It finally started to pick up. At first, I was worried this was going to be a boring fucking season, and they
You
finally
mean
start.
after the white boy dropped the N word, it seemed like it wasn't gonna get more entertaining?
Well, okay, aside from the live stream, like people getting kicked out of the house, I meant like the actual game itself being like there's
Ah.
been some shit go down. That's exciting. But I mean, generally just the game, by this point, there's already a lot more like stuff happening and factions breaking up and alliances and all of that. But to me, it seemed very plateaued. And then it was like, let's say a bad word, plateau. Okay, now shit's gonna start happening. It was like that first week and then nothing, and then now shit's getting cool again.
Producers were like, I swear, if you just drop the N with the hard R just once, we'll make it worth it. Swear to God, we'll make it worth it. Never
Jesus.
make it worth
People say some shit
it.
in 2023. That's the moral of the story. And then I'm just
Pretty
cycling through
much.
the DVR, finishing up Heels. I'm finally gonna watch Twisted Metal.
Okay. I
Yeah,
haven't started that either, but it's on my list.
the strike is kind of a blessing and a curse. I hope they get it done. I hope everybody makes their money, but I'm kind of glad because it gives me a chance where they're not putting out new shit where I'm going to be able
Every
to catch up
second.
on this backlog some.
Every second. It's like feels like something new is coming out. And I was just like, please give me a second to catch up.
There's so much on Disney, the Marvel shit. And even a year ago, they were like, we're going to focus on quality, not quantity here. And we're going to really send out some stuff and make it great. And I still feel like I've got 10 shows on Disney Plus that I haven't started. I haven't started Ahsoka yet. I'm waiting for season 2 of Loki to drop, but it's about to come out. Like there's tons of content on there that I haven't even
Yeah,
started yet.
there's things coming back. Like I said yesterday, I saw that I know this it sounds stupid, but like the Kardashians is coming back for another season. And I was like, your last season just ended like a month ago. And I mean, I'm not mad at it because it gives me shit to watch. But I guess also with like the strike um going on, like they took advantage of like, oh yeah, that stuff that we already have filmed and we've edited already. Yeah, put that shit up.
Yep. They're dropping
So
everything now. All their B list and B roll shit's coming out. They're like, you remember that show
mhm.
we filmed 4 years ago? We didn't think anything about. Let's put that shit out now. Like,
Yeah, like I kind of remember like when the Kardashians were still on E and they would come out at two parts of the year. Like they would
mm-hmm.
have like a summer season and then they would have like a winter, like midwinter season. So like you got them twice a year. And so it's like it feels like we're back to that again. And I was just like, God, I don't need this, but I also am so here for it. So, but okay. But let me just take a moment to thank everyone who's watching us live. I appreciate y'all being here. You know, you can catch us live Monday through Friday here on twitch.tv/Creatia World. And if you watch us here, I hope you also are a Amazon Prime subscription holder, because then that means you have access to Prime Gaming, which means you get a premium subscription to us on Twitch. You get access to all kinds of little cute things like the little emotes and all that good stuff. But yeah, you can also watch us live on YouTube at youtube.com/Creatia World. And once you're there, like us, like the video, but also hit subscribe. And once you're at subscribe, you get this little bell and there's like this little ding-a-ling thing at the bottom. And then I just want you to like swat at it like a cat paw and, flick it, turn it on or turn it off, but no, really turn it on. So that you get notified every time we go live. And once you are done flicking at that, you can also watch us at Pornhub. If you're flicking other things at pornhub.com/model/Creatia World, it's Matt's favorite place to watch us. And if you're there, there's also premium, exclusive content there as well. But yeah, and then if you want to monetarily uh, support us, you can go to patreon.com/Creatia World. And there's tiers where you can get bonus content. You can also get access to this show without ads. But let's get into why we're all here. Newsy time. My birthday is in October, so Will calls it spook season. Oh no.
Ty, I had nothing to do with the name of the episode. That is on Travis and Mara.
No, it's actually just on me. I was the only one who came up with that.
He's
I
waiting
take
any opportunity he can. He's
he's
just
what?
waiting. He's just waiting for me to slip. And me and Matt
Yep.
were too good for that. We're too
You're
good for that.
too on the ball. You're too on the ball with it.
You're not canceling me or Ritter in 2023, my guy.
Have to wait at least till next year to try again. But so Shudder announced its October 2023 schedule because spooky season's about to kick off into full swing. If you wow, he called you a whole whore.
So?
um and because spooky season's about to go into full effect, I mean, you have to watch scary and creepy and spooky shit.
All the time.
And so this comes from vitalthrills.com by Mirko. I'm going to ask for forgiveness now. Par Parlevliet. I'm sorry. You know who you are. You know who wrote this. You know who wrote this article.
Paul L.
Yeah. Mirko P.
Marco P.
Yes. So AMC Networks Shudder has announced the highlights for next month. The Shudder October 23 slate includes horror, thriller, and supernatural titles. Not Twilight. I'm sorry. I'm gonna watch that later to kick it off. The Shudder October 2023 highlights include VHS 85, The Puppet Man, Night of the Hunted, When Evil Lurks, and Hell House LLC Origins, The Carmichael Manor. Also coming are Creepshow Season 4, The Boulette Brothers Dragula Season 5, The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs Halloween from 1978, and Joe Bob's Halloween. You can also expect repertory titles new to I said that right. Titles new to Shudder, like the Saw films, which I believe were just on Peacock, or they might still be on Peacock. I believe they were free with ads. No matter what tier you're on. Shudder's expanding library of film, TV series, and originals is available on most streaming devices in the US, Canada, the UK, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand. For a 7-day, risk-free trial, you can visit shudder.com, or you can find a great friend who has a login and they can just give it to you. I have my friend.
Sharing is caring, guys. Sharing is caring.
You know what I'm saying? And they haven't gotten to Netflix's level yet. So, or soon to be, was it Disney who said it, that they were about to start cracking on it as well?
Disney's next.
Whatever. Well, I mean, I pay for my own, so it doesn't really affect me. But yeah, so it talked about some of the movies coming. So, we have VHS 85, which will be streaming on October 6th. Puppet Man will be on the 13th. Night of the Hunted will be October 20th. Oh, no, I don't want to add. I don't want to subscribe. When Evil Lurks will be October 27th. Hell House LLC Originals, The Carmichael Manor will be streaming October 30th. So that's for the movies. And then as for the original series, okay, yeah, that works. That does work. Creepshow Season 4 binge premieres Friday, October 13th. That is the one thing I'm most excited about for October. Friday the 13th is in October. It just makes getting a tattoo even better.
Really?
Yes.
Friday the 13th falls on a Friday. I guess the 13th falls on a Friday in October.
Yup.
I just got my all clear from my oncologist today.
Yay!
Which means, like, I'm still in remission. I've been in remission now it'll be 2 full years in October, but I can get a tattoo now. So like this doctor's appointment was the one I was waiting on. I haven't been able to get ink in over 2 years because of, the cancer thing. But I'm clean and clear. So Friday the 13th in October sounds like the perfect time to get a tattoo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
You better fucking do that.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
Good. As you should. You deserve.
That's awesome.
That makes me so happy for you, Will. I'm so happy to hear that.
Just drop
'Cause
that in there. I went to the doctor today and I'm
I
still
was
healthy.
I was gonna ask you about how it was. I just didn't want to put you on blast on live, but yeah.
No. Yeah, I'm usually okay with it. In most cases, it was just a standard checkup, check under the hood. They pulled some blood, made sure everything was good, but still in remission, still good to go. 3 years, 3.5 years left. 2027, I'll be officially cured. So it's still,
Hey.
yeah, but we're working there. But spooky stuff.
Yes.
I'm really, really, really excited for the Saw movies, but Hell House LLC. Have you seen any of that? Any of that
No.
series? The entire
It's
series is good. The third one's a little bit iffy. The first
okay.
one, though, was legitimately scary.
Ooh.
It's a found footage movie based on like an old haunted house that apparently opens up a portal to hell. And it's like a documentary crew who finds the found footage of what happens. And then they go
Mm-hmm.
back to the house to investigate it. It's
That's that
super
shit I don't
cool.
do.
Oh, it's so good. I got Matt to watch it.
Oh, okay, I see. And those will be also available. The older ones will be available also on the service as well, starting October 2nd, with LLC, Hell House LLC, the director's cut, Hell House LLC 2, The Abandoned Hotel, and Hell House LLC 3, Lake of Fire.
That's the one that's a little bit LLC, the Lake of Fire movie. They start going a
Mhm.
little bit too crazy and AWOL with the whole opening of portals to hell thing. But the first
Gotcha.
two they're good
Chef
quality.
Kiss.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then for the Saw movies, those will be available October 31st. So Saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3D will all be there.
That's a fact, my guy. Big fact.
I love that he said, "Is it fucked up that cancer doesn't change my view on Will?" No, I feel like that makes him very like inclusive. Like your illness does not change anything.
No.
I'm still treat you like an equal. But we can move along. Oh wow. I tripped going up the steps this morning on the train, which was for me further proof I shouldn't have been going to work this morning. And my arm is starting to bruise up. I can already see it.
Okay, pull the curtain back. When you trip like that in public, do you get really self-conscious, or are you one of those people that just roll with it and be like, ha ha? Because
I
I'm
try to
definitely a crawl under a blanket and die immediately kind of dude.
I kind of wanted to die about it, but I try to roll with it only because like someone else I had literally just watched a girl like in front of me trip on the same exact step.
Oh,
And so like and I was like, "Damn."
you're
And
like,
then
what a
I
dumb
tripped.
bitch. Oh.
Right. And I was just like, "Ah!" like internally screaming, but like externally trying to be like, "That's fine. I'm okay. My phone's not cracked. I scratched my arm a little bit, but my arm really does hurt, and I just want to be like, "Ah!" I just want to go home now. I just want to call out at this point, but I can't. But anywho, we can move on. So with some strike news from a couple days ago, the Writers Guild and AMPTP issue a rare joint statement on renewed negotiations. And this came from the Hollywood Reporter by Kate Kilkenny. Um, the union met with four top CEOs, which were David Zaslav, Ted Sarandos, Bob Iger, and Donna Langley, in their latest negotiations on a negotiation session Wednesday. Yeah, 2 days ago. The Writers Guild of America and the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers issued a rare joint statement after the widely anticipated renewal of talks between two parties Wednesday. They met for bargaining today and will meet again tomorrow. The straightforward statement read, though it's not atypical during entertainment labor negotiations for a union and the AMPTP to issue a joint press release during talks, often amidst some kind of media blackout affecting the two parties. It is the first time that the WGA and the AMPTP have done so in this contentious negotiation cycle. If they're putting out a joint statement, I'm taking that as a positive sign, said a studio source. Given what's transpired, this feels different from before. Top entertainment company leaders, including Disney CEO Bob Iger, Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav, Netflix CEO, co-CEO Ted Sarandos, and NBC Universal Studio Group Chairman and Chief Content Officer. Jesus Christ, with these titles. Manager, associate. Leave it at that. Manager, executive, associate. Why make it so complicated? Why is it like a gang rape in my mouth? I'm sorry, that was horrible. I take that back. Why is
Wow,
it
that
like
escalated quickly.
it did? Because that was a mouthful. Why is it a gangbang in my mouth of all those titles?
Because everybody has to
That's
have
what
a
I'm trying to
pissing
say.
contest when you get that corporate, that
Because
level of corporate.
they all do the same fucking thing. Absolutely nothing.
No, they sit in a room and they discuss how other people spend their time.
Jesus, I'm sorry. I should not have made that rape reference.
No, say whatever you want. Be ungovernable.
No, I know. I hate to summarize things to like stuff like that. And it was like the first word that came to mind. I was like, that's not the word I was looking for.
But it worked so well. And I'm
Yeah.
not mad at you for it.
Because
Ty's
it's like
not going to be mad at you.
it's an assault of words. There we go. Um joined the negotiations Wednesdays in a sign of new sense of urgency pervading the discussions. CEOs have cleared their calendars and want to sit and have real conversations, one studio side source familiar with the Wednesday session told the Hollywood Reporter. These executives had cleared their schedules in preparation for the talks to go late, which didn't turn out to be necessary. The meeting ended by the late afternoon. All four are set to return to the bargaining table Thursday, which was yesterday. A studio side source told the source early, the Hollywood Reporter earlier Wednesday. So yeah, hopefully by next week they'll have another update, because I didn't see anything when I was searching the internet earlier today to see if there was any updates, but it was also hard trying to do research while I was actively working. My exercise and move ring is already closed. It is only 1:57 in the afternoon. I I can only imagine by all the X's in there what kind of site that is.
That's
But interesting. But we can move along. We have more first looks for the Toxic Avenger that'll be coming out. I'm sorry, at some point. Uh, and so there's been more images released as of a couple days ago, and I have them here, and it's from Collider.com by Rob London. Finally, a name that I didn't really have
manageable.
to, yeah, that I didn't have to like second guess. The Toxic Avengers will. Oh my God,
Facts. Big facts. My guy.
that is so crazy. Oh
That's my
my
wrestling
gosh,
gimmick. If I ever start wrestling again, I'm going to be called the Toxic Avenger.
I'm
Thank you,
here for
Ty.
that.
Yeah, that's
I'm here
awesome.
for that for you. Um, so they have some of them, and we're gonna start with like Elijah Wood, who is in it. And I was like, is this supposed to be the Penguin? And
Fat. He
then
looks just like the penguin.
like how you would assume the Penguin would look. So the article, new Toxic Avenger images flaunt Elijah Wood's grisly makeover and Peter Dinklage's tutu. The new images will also give audiences their first look at Kevin Bacon, Taylor Page, and Jacob Tremblay. Uh, Peter Dinklage dons the iconic tutu, and Elijah Wood is nigh unrecognizable in new images from the upcoming remake of The Toxic Avenger. To be honest, I can see Elijah Wood here, but I'm not sure. I can't tell if it's only because I saw his name in the title, or if I can just honestly see it naturally.
It looks like uh it looks like not Frodo. It looks like Frodo Baggins didn't get rid of the ring and he starts to turn into Gollum. That's who that looks like.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see it like just put him in like today as if he didn't let go. he's still he's still searching.
He's still
He looks
doing
like
his
he's
thing.
about to say, "My precious." Okay, Taekwon can see it too. Nah, I can see it. This is Elijah Wood in Kensington, PA. um, but you'll have to watch the movie to get a look at Toxic Avenger himself. Entertainment Weekly has the new images from the upcoming legendary film, as well as an interview with Macon Blair. We don't have the interview here. You'll have to just go to the source for that. But the images here, wait a second. Here we go. I have nope, share this one instead. There's Taylor Page. It's not a lot like in the photos. Like it's just like some it almost feels like just random shots that they just caught clean stills of.
Yeah, proof of concept photos.
Yeah, I saw this one and I was just like, wait, is this for Twisted Metal or am I fucking up right now?
No, that's a great picture. I
I mean,
like it.
that's dope. I won't lie. I was just like, okay, this could be a wallpaper in my computer. And then Kevin Bacon doing whatever he is doing.
Alchemy.
Yeah. and then
Alchemy.
Jacob and then Jacob Tremblay. Because to be honest, when I was opening this image in a different tab, I was like, who the fuck is this?
I wouldn't know who that is. I'm not sure who Jacob Tremblay is.
I've heard his name. I know he's like a child actor, at least. I mean, obviously, he still looks pretty
Child.
preteenish. Yeah, child in this. And then there's Peter Dinklage in his tutu. But let me finish the article.
That
Uh,
man will do anything for $1.
Pretty much. The images show Dinklage as janitor Winston Goose prior to his transformation into the titular Toxic Avenger, wearing a domino mask and the tutu famously worn by the original Toxie. The images also give us our first look at Wood as his latest weird little guy role as the villain Fritz Garbinger. Wood is almost unrecognizable as the Lord of the Rings star beneath a balding scalp, stringy hair, sunken eyes, and blackened teeth. He will be the henchman to his brother, evil tycoon Bob Garbinger, who is Kevin Bacon. Jacob, he's Damien in the Harley Quinn cartoon.
Okay.
But I think he's been in something live action, if someone figures that out. And he's the main nigga in Luca too. Okay. Luca was a cute movie.
Luca was
That
a
was
good movie.
that was a good one. We watched that a couple of times. Um who can be Kevin Bacon, who can be seen in the stills pondering what is presumably a beaker of toxic chemicals. The images also offer a look at Fritz minions, the clown like evil nuts. However, the producers are holding one thing back from the pre-release hype machine, a clear look at Toxie himself. Blair does tease that the look is inspired by the original film's sequels and cartoon spinoff and is practical effects. You can see all the goopy little boils and stuff like that. We definitely stayed true to some of the really iconic elements. The tutu that's melted onto his body, the janitor's mop as his super weapon. Premiering in 1984, The Toxic Avenger told the tale of nerdy janitor Melvin Junko, who was transformed into a bestial behemoth after falling into a barrel of toxic waste and subsequently going on a crime-fighting rampage. Sweet. And then the Toxic Avenger remake will also star Jacob Room. He was in Room. He was the kid in Room. I was just like, at some point, I'm gonna figure out who this child is. I was like, I know he was in something probably traumatic. Also stars Jacob Tremblay as Goose's stepson Wade and Taylor Page from Zola, and also Hit the Floor, I think it was called, as JJ Doherty, a woman trying to get to the bottom of the crimes committed by Bob Garbinger's chemical company. The film will also feature Sarah Niles from Ted Lasso, Julia Davis from Phantom Thread, and Julian Kostov from Shadow and Bone. And it will debut at this month's Fantastic Fest in, oh my God, in Fantastic Fest in Austin, Texas. So, amazing. Peter Dinklage as a midget looks ridiculous doing anything. Aw, look at you driving a car like a person.
That's what made me laugh in the middle of your sentence, and I apologize, but that got me.
It's
I'm
okay.
excited for Toxic Avenger. I'm old enough to remember it. Like, I remember the original one. I remember the original cartoon.
I honestly don't know anything about Toxic Avenger, so I guess I'm just excited to see how this turns out. But I'm a fan of Peter Dinklage, Kevin Bacon, Elijah Wood, like all of these people. So I'm willing to give it a chance when it comes out. But I did say that if you guys, subscribe to one of our tiers on Patreon, you do get access to these episodes of Creatia Conversation ad-free. But today, that's not one of them. So here's an ad.
Spice things up in the bedroom, then it's time to check out Adam and Eve. Because you see, Adam and Eve is the leading adult toy store that offers a wide range of products to help you explore your sexual desires. Whether you're looking for something to use solo or with a partner, they have everything you need to satisfy your cravings. From vibrators to lingerie, bondage gear to lubricants, AdamandEve.com has it all. And the best part, you can shop with confidence, knowing that all their products are of high quality and backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means whether you bought a dildo, sex swing, penis ring, vibrator, anal sex toy, bondage toy, couples toy, lube, or accessory, you can get a refund within 90 days if you're not 100% satisfied. No questions asked. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Adam and Eve is giving you 50% off almost any item on their website. That's right, 50% off. And if you act now, you'll also get free shipping. So go to adamandeve.creationworld.com and use the offer code erotica at checkout. That's erotica at adamandeve.creationworld.com for 50% off almost any item and free shipping. Don't wait. This offer won't last very long. The link is in the description. Attention, dog lovers. Are you looking for high quality products to spoil your furry friend? Then you need to check out dog.com. Because you see, dog.com is the go-to online store for all your dog related needs. They offer a huge selection of dog food, treats, beds, and more. Plus, they have products for all types of dogs, from puppies to seniors and everything in between. And the best part, you can shop with confidence knowing that all their products are made with your dog's health and happiness in mind. Dog.com only stocks top-rated brands that you can trust, so you can rest easy knowing your dog is getting the best. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Dog.com is doing a big warehouse clearance sale. And all you have to do is go to dog.creationworld.com and you can get up to 80% off on all sorts of items like toys, treats, bones, harnesses, bowls, leashes, and anything else you can think of. So go to dog.creationworld.com and take advantage of this sale right now. Spoil your furry friend with the best products from dog.creationworld.com today. Link is in the description. Are you tired of feeling sluggish and unfocused throughout the day? Then it's time to try Dubby, the ultimate energy source. Dubby is a powerful clean energy drink that is designed to help you stay alert and focused no matter what life throws your way. Whether you're a student, a busy professional, an athlete, or especially a gamer, Dubby can give you the boost you need to take on the day or the night. It also contains important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks simply don't have. And the best part, Dubby is made with high quality ingredients and is completely sugar-free, maltodextrin-free, and is keto-friendly. So you can enjoy the energy boost without any of the crash, jitters, or angst that comes with traditional energy drinks. Simply mix W with water and you'll have a delicious, refreshing energy drink that can help you power through your entire day. And with a variety of flavors to choose from, including Galaxy Grenade, Beach and Peach, and Dragonade, you're sure to find one that you love. So go to w.creationworld.com and order your W today. And for a limited time, use code Creatia at checkout to get 10% off your order. That's Creatia at w.creationworld.com for 10% off. Try W today and feel the difference. The link is in the description.
And we're back. All right. So thanks if you're still sticking with us to continue. So Doom Patrol, a show that I never thought I would hear an update about. Doom Patrol finally has had its final episodes announced, like the premiere date, and also has a trailer. So I'll read the article first and then we'll see the trailer. But so Doom Patrol final episodes and trailer and release date unveiled, and this comes from comicbook.com by Russ Burlingame. Max has released a new trailer for the final few episodes of Doom Patrol, along with revealing that the series will return on October 12th. In the final episode, the team has to figure out how to negotiate their one last battle against Immortus, all while their youth is fleeting and they're starting to age rapidly enough, to be a real impediment to superheroics. Even Robot Man, which is honestly kind of funny when you think about it. But in any case, the beloved series is a month away from ending, and now fans have more than just a poster to show for it. The general release window was revealed a couple days Wednesday, and then yesterday was the trailer. Get that up here for you. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, this may be hard to believe, but we are in fact a superhero team known as the Doom Patrol.
Oh my god.
Watch out!
We've lost our longevity.
Is this really the end?
We have squared up against
The most treacherous villains in the known universe.
Better times.
Were they?
Let's go get our stolen longevity.
That's my girl!
What do you say, team? One last mission?
These butt
For all time's
monsters.
sake.
The butt monsters.
We have to fight. Fight who, exactly? The all-powerful Immortus and the ever-growing horde of butts?
The ever-growing horde of butts.
Yes.
Why does the one kid look like Cyborg from Teen Titans Go?
Well, there is Cyborg.
Okay, so that
We
is
have each
actually
other,
him
and
then.
when we
It's
come
not just
together
Yes.
as one,
okay.
we can do anything.
Yeah.
Jane's giving the pep talk? That's where we are?
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
All right. I have some catching up to do.
Me too, apparently.
But yeah,
It is
so I'm
Cyborg. They just don't have a budget.
excited.
When I first saw it, I was like, "That's cool. That's Cyborg." And then I was like, "Doom Patrol. Okay, it's a DC intellectual property." But I was like, I don't recognize any of these other characters. But I'm not a DC guy, so I can't. It looks cool. I'll probably still put it on the list to watch. I do have Max, so it's easily
yeah.
accessible.
Yeah, I mean, we've covered it on what was I saying? Shit.
You covered it on
Oh, we
Creatia
covered
Comics?
we used to cover it on Creatia Comic. I don't believe we were able to cover the last couple of episodes of it before it went on their break. Because I think we were on break. And then DC has been doing what it's doing. So but so exciting. I can't wait. I liked the show. It's pretty like it's fucking weird. It was a lot to kind of grasp that they were on a different universe, a different Earth from the Doom Patrol that I met in Titans. And it's just like, okay, if you want to do it this way, but okay. Daddy, I'm Cyborg. Oh shit, you want to be in the show? I have another trailer. Like I think like the rest of what we got is trailers. So
Hell
this is gonna
yeah.
be keep it light on the end. Start with some work. This one is. Did you know that they were doing a competition series based off of Squid Games?
Like a real life Squid Games?
Yes. Only I'm sure people aren't going to get their actual head blown off, but
Then I'm not gonna fucking watch it.
I think for legal reasons they can't actually die. It's kind
There's
of like
enough waivers out there. If McCamey Manor exists and he makes you sign 100 pages before you can go into a haunted house, like surely to God, we're to the point where you can sign off and be like, yeah, if I fuck up, you have the right to kill me. Nobody can charge you for this. See, me and Ty, we're one in the same. I just
You
want to watch it
understood.
happen. Snuff films. Why is this not a thing yet?
I'm sure somewhere on the dark web it is. But okay, so I have a trailer for the show because of course Netflix is doing it. And it's called Squid Game: The Challenge.
Attention players. You will now compete for our biggest cash prize in reality show history.
No.
You have got to be kidding me.
Oh my god.
$4.56 million. People do a whole lot worse for a whole lot less.
I won't laugh. $4.5 million. Is that what he said?
Yeah. I'd do some shit for $4.5 million.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is
ain't
anything
even
really
afraid.
out of bounds at that point? I mean, I probably won't commit murder for CIA watching. You'll feel me?
I'm already on your list. Fuck it. $4.5 million. I'd just about do anything.
And they're like, we got him.
I'm already on a list, Mara.
I'm sorry.
Ty said, I'll fuck my dad for that much money.
Not for that much money. All right. Next trailer is for Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
I love this
Sorry.
game. I'm
I
genuinely
know. I'm
excited for
so
this game.
excited for it. Because when I was watching, who did I watch the direct with? It don't matter. Whoever I was watching with, I was just like, oh my gosh, I love this.
Me and Travis watched one of the summer showcases, and it was one of the games on
jump,
it.
and even transform.
And I was genuinely excited for a new
through
Mario.
A world of wonder.
The
Super
features
Mario
of it look
Brothers
so
Wonder.
much fun too.
Welcome to the Flower Kingdom. Mario and friends were invited here
I
by
do
the
that.
benevolent
I do
Prince
forget who I'm
Florian.
with sometimes.
But
I hate to show you.
Bowser, the king of the Koopas, had other plans. With just a single touch of the mysterious Wonder Flower, Bowser merged with Prince Florian's castle. Now it's up to Mario and friends to stop Bowser
I pretty much
and
accepted
save
that
the Flower
tie.
Kingdom.
I am who I
The
am.
Flower Kingdom has a total of 7 areas to explore.
Okay.
Your adventure begins among the tubular hills of Pipe Rock Plateau. Past the freezing mountain base and aim for new heights in Fluff Puff Peaks. Traverse multiple islands at the heart of the Flower Kingdom, the Petal Isles. And more. A rich variety of courses await in each world. Move around the map in each world to select a course. You can even walk freely through open areas you find. Play courses here in any order you like. Besides Mario, you can also play as
me alone.
Luigi,
It's the B-side track
Peach,
that nobody liked.
Daisy, one of 2 Toads, and Toadette.
Oh.
They all play the same, so go with your favorite or mix it up.
Special.
The Yoshis and Nabbit won't take damage, so they're a great
Did he
choice
say
for
Yoshi?
beginners.
Yeah, Yoshi and
Additionally, the Yoshis can flutter jump,
Yoshi.
eat objects, and spit them back
That's a
at
very
enemies.
Japanese pronunciation of that word.
Facts. But it feels like a not Japanese
In
person
elephant
saying
form,
it.
make
Yeah,
the most
like
of your
faking a
nose
Japanese
and
accent.
your size. Swing your trunk to attack enemies, destroy blocks, and even do this.
That's what I do to
If you
Ty when I
store
walk in the
water in your
room.
trunk and spray it out, who knows what might happen? The bubble form allows you to blow light, floating bubbles. They can be used to capture and defeat enemies from a distance. You can even jump off them, like platforms, just like that.
Oh, that's cool.
While in drill form, you'll get
Drill
a pretty
form.
nifty drill. This makes dealing with spiky or hard-headed enemies a breeze. It also allows you to drill down, burrow, and move through the ground. You can even burrow into the ceiling.
That's cool.
Plus, the classic fire form makes a return. When you touch a wonder flower in a course, a wonder effect will trigger, causing some interesting changes. Pipes might start moving.
Okay, so it's like a
stampede of
DMT
enemies can
trip.
appear.
Yeah, I was gonna
The
say like
terrain may tilt.
it's an effect that will make that for tripping.
You could end up in a free fall. Your perspective can change.
That's awesome.
Mario might become
Right?
a Goomba or a spike ball or blow up like a balloon.
Wow. So are they like
Collect a wonder
randomly
seed,
generated?
and the course will return to normal.
I have no clue.
Huh.
Unlock in-game badges that will change the way you play when equipped. Slow your fall with the parachute cap badge. Shoot vines in mid-air and stick to walls with the grappling vine badge. Recover from dangerous drops instantly with the safety bounce badge.
Mario
Draw
takes
in
peyote.
nearby moolah
Big
with
facts,
the coin
dude.
magnet badge.
That's cool.
Become invisible to your enemies
Word.
and yourself with the invisibility badge.
I don't like that
You
one
will
because
not
I feel
stop
like I
dashing
wouldn't
with
know
the
where
jet
I
run
was.
badge. There are many more badges with different abilities, from the convenient to the unconventional.
The wall climb jump. It's 2023 and we're watching a Mario game going, holy shit, did you see that?
Up to
Like,
4
that was so cool.
locally on the same Nintendo Switch console. Pick your favorite character and jump into the adventure together. If a player is defeated in local co-op, they'll become a ghost. Reach them before time runs out, and they'll jump right back into action.
So it's
You
like
can
Yoshi's
invite
Island.
Yoshi around if someone is playing as him.
Say it again.
It's like Yoshi's Island.
If you connect online,
yeah.
you might see other players appearing as well. These are people from around the world, appearing as live player shadows. Experience a subtle connection with other players online. by sending greetings, sharing in-game items, and adventuring together. While playing online, you can create a room to get together with friends. In a shared room, you can enter courses together.
That had my name on it, Mara.
And
Did you see
even
that? Look,
race
William.
through certain courses.
Look at it. They chose the most generic ass name imaginable.
They were just like, this one. Your name probably came out of a generator.
Jump into the unexpected with Mario and Friends. When Super Mario Bros. Wonder launches on Nintendo Switch on October 20th.
I can't wait.
I think I'll get it.
I'm definitely going to get it because that looks like so much fun.
Thanks, Ty.
It just doesn't change anything for you from him. I mean, from you for him. All right. We got 2 more trailers and then we'll get on out of here. And I'm sticking with the cute trend for a minute. And this is called Once Upon a Studio.
Okay.
It's Disney.
Is that it? We all gone? Oh, boy! Come on, Minnie. This is it.
Let's get the gang. Yahoo!
Picture time, guys.
Okay.
Come on, everybody. Here we go.
They're just crossing streams with everything. Just all the franchises.
100 years of stories.
Make it pink. Make it blue.
100 years of magic.
Ooh. Oh, help and bother.
Do you think all the villains will show up? Not all.
Celebrate 100 years of Disney with Disney's new original short film, Once Upon a Studio. World broadcast premiere October 15th, only on ABC.
So be careful.
That's what's gonna happen in the Mickey Mouse spinoff. Like they did Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. When Mickey Mouse finally hits public domain, they're gonna do a horror Mickey Mouse.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey is actually coming to streaming, I think, soon.
It is. They're also about to release a second one. Matt and I talked about it.
Yeah.
And they're introducing Tigger because Tigger reached public domain over the last year. So they're adding him to the mix. He's the antagonist in the new movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Feels kind of premeditated on that one.
What do you mean?
Tigger rhymes with
Not a chance. Nice try, Ty. I was gonna be subtle about it and be like, that's with a T, not an N, Ty. But I was like, I don't want to even maybe misconstrue that there could be a misunderstanding with it.
Of course, they would make Tigger the antagonist.
Well, they showed the picture of it. I legit told Matt, I was like, I thought it was Rabbit at first. I was like, I thought they were going to make Rabbit the bad guy. And instead, it's Tigger.
Finally.
Uh-huh.
Oh, all right. I have one last trailer, and it's called The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar.
Good evening, Mr. Sugar, said the man behind the desk whose job it was to never forget a face.
Henry Sugar was 41 years old, unmarried and rich.
Strange. The following is what Henry read in the little blue exercise book.
Gentlemen, I'm a man who can see without using his eyes.
He saw it, I cried. He saw that trolley. This is absolutely unbelievable. I was flabbergasted.
This is a terrific piece of information. This could change my life.
An extraordinary thing happened. All at once, he sees through his own skin. Like an X-ray, only better. He sees everything. Henry was now almost certainly capable of making money faster than any other person in the entire world. Interesting.
His name was Henry Sugar. I think people ought to know a bit about what he has done for the world.
Okay, that's
September
PG.
27th.
That is next Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Wes Anderson? Have you
Um,
seen Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, or Asteroid City, or The French Dispatch, or The
no,
Royal Tenenbaums?
I know those movies. I just haven't seen them.
As soon as I saw the opening credit, I said, "This looks like a Wes Anderson movie." And then it was like a short film written and directed by Wes Anderson, and I was like, "Yep."
I can see your face.
I've only recently got into him. I can't take credit. I'm not that much of a hipster, but I did a crash course recently through a lot of his movies, and my buddies Zach and Al are both big fans. And Zach explained to me that in film school, they have
Mhm.
you study how this man like directs and shoots his movies because of how unique they are.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Like this generation Stanley Kubrick almost, without being a horror director or a suspense director.
Because you can kind of see it and you'd be like, oh, yeah, Wes Anderson.
Yeah. No, if you've seen even trailers for his movies, you understand
Yeah.
why I say that.
That's why I was like, oh, so like I thought this was going to be something like dark and shit, but I was just like, oh. And then it started and I was like, this is that guy. This is like, I was like, this reminds me of Asteroid. This reminds me of Asteroid City, even though I hadn't seen that.
No, it's exactly. I was going to say that's what they do in Asteroid City. There's a narrator because he's explaining to you that the movie is a play, but this is the movie of the play. So he's like giving you the director's notes while the movie happens, and then it'll cut back to like, it's so weird how they break the fourth wall in it and the way they do it, but it's like so good. Really, really well done.
Yeah, so I'm happy that this is coming to Netflix because I won't have to do a lot of effort to see it. So yay, that's next Wednesday. But that is all the trailers I got.
And look, 59 minutes. It's almost like we do this for a living.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we do this regularly. But I want to thank y'all again for tuning in and watching us live. Or if you're watching this on Patreon, subscribing to Patreon and, watching us ad-free, or wherever you're watching us, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. I always forget to say that. You can watch us on Facebook as well.
Hola, Tommy.
But yeah, so but you can always connect with us also on the socials, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, because I'm not calling it X, at It's Creatia World, ITSCREATIA World. And then also, like I said, you can watch us live here too at Facebook.com/Creatia World. And this is also another place you can get updates. And when you're on Facebook, you might as well just keep going further in and go to Facebook.com/group/DemDragons, especially if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, anything to do with dragons, medieval stuff, George R.R. Martin, I don't know, name something else from that genre. You can talk about it in that group, and I guarantee someone will talk back with you. And if you're a wrestling fan and you like to discuss, there is Facebook.com/group/Smacking It Raw. That is our companion group for our show, Smacking It Raw, which is our hub of all shit wrestling, hosted by the Warden Matt Ritter, Vince, and Katie. I know I said that in the wrong order, but we're at the end.
It's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. They'll be all right. Hit me later. But yes, they go live every Saturday at midnight, 11 p.m. Central. But yeah, where can they find you at, Will?
First and foremost, Mara, thank you for spending your Friday afternoon with me. If you're interested in finding my shenanigans elsewhere, check my link tree at The Will Gray. You'll find all my shenanigans for Botchbots and Chair Shots, Rivet City Radio, It's Creatia World, and all of my dirt sheet writing that I do online. And there's a cat in the office now all of a sudden.
And you can always find me the same. I also thank you, Will, for being here with me today. I know it's always chaotic. Hi, Kitty. I know it's always like a chaotic time with me, but this was great. And you can Find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Mara the Shark, MARADASHARK.
He's super jealous now.
So we'll catch you guys next time or next week. Have a great, safe weekend. Bye.
Peace.